YouTube was good. It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. Thank you guys so very much for being here. I am Jody Joe. Welcome to the spoiler-free review for The Intruder. I know I made that sound creepy, but I know what else to really go for. But yeah, The Intruder, brought to you by Jody's Corner, live and the studio from donation from people like you. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I am Jody Joe, as you guys know, Twitter handle down below. The Intruder, starring Micheal Ealy, Meagan Good, and Dennis Quaid. Yeah, this is a simple story about two young bachelorettes who are newlyweds, decide to go get a house in a rural area and get away from the city. Two successful young black folks who find the perfect house and decide they want to stay here, but the man who sold them the house kind of doesn't want to give it up. Not only that, he comes back to mow grass and intimidate and stalk the shit out of these people. My goodness, yeah, that's basically the synopsis of the story. The man has to fight with the wife for their property. It's really dumb when you really think about it, but overall, I really like this movie, man. There's a lot of dumbness in this film, though. I want to make sure I'm clear with that. It's a lot of dumbness with this film, but it has some riveting moments there. There's some tension. There's some comedy in there. I gotta say, hands down, Dennis Quaid stole the show, guys. Dennis Quaid was able to put on a show to where you see this man, Dennis Quaid, throughout his career. And the movies that I've seen Dennis Quaid in were never really quite like this before. He's always the good guy, the do-gooder, the nice guy. But man, my God, Dennis Quaid came through here and showed his stuff. I was scared, man, and I was tripped out. He was weirding me out. Dennis Quaid really made you feel like this fool's evil and crazy and maniacal. And he was the best part of this movie. It's not even close. So I really love the fact that Dennis Quaid was in this film, because if he wasn't, this is just another film like When the Bow Breaks. Do you guys remember When the Bow Breaks with Morris Chestnut and Regina Hall? Sauce. Thank goodness it's not that, though. Dennis Quaid bring a lot to this film, and it was something that I didn't really expect, and I can't really give his praises enough. As far as Micheal Ealy is concerned, I think Micheal Ealy did a decent job. He seems to not ever age. Shout out to him and his white teeth. Shout out to black Tyler Perry, woman-loving male number 3. He's alongside the greats Morris Chestnut and Boris Kojo. Yeah, Micheal Ealy's right there with them for black women heartthrobs. My theater experience was crazy. I want to share that with you guys. It helped a lot, but it also took away. I'm in a poor neighborhood. Went down to my local theater filled with black folk, a lot of old folk in there. Theater was packed like it was Endgame. It's crazy. But the theater experience was pretty dope. Everybody was, woo, oh, doggone. There was an annoying lady who was just talking a lot. Just randomly talking, and she was getting on my nerves. But that's the type of film that this is. This is the type of film that you could go to, you and your girl, talk to the screen with the rest of the crowd, unless you're in a different neighborhood where the audience is whack. You can't really do that. But this is the type of film that does that. And it adds to the fun factor. It's entertaining to watch with a crowd that's really giving itself to the craziness that this movie brings. Major flaw for me, major hiccup if I'm going to talk about one, is this woman here. Meagan Good. She is a moron. She's the biggest speed bump in this movie. Matter of fact, you could give it to both of those people, because if you ask me, I think Micheal Ealy's character and Meagan Good's character were both morons. This is basically a new age 2019 couple who don't know jack squat, but apparently they're millionaire successful people. And me, as I'm watching it, I'm wondering, okay, she's in bed, she's asleep with a full face of makeup on, unrealistic, trying to look pretty. She's looking good in this movie. There's a lot of booty shots of Meagan Good, just to let y'all know now. Meagan Good looks good in this movie, and they both do. And Dennis Quaid is ripped and shredded. Everybody, he's fit. He's old man sexy. There's a whole bunch of sexy going on in this film. There's a whole bunch of funny, a whole bunch of crazy. But the two most annoying parts is Micheal Ealy and Meagan Good's characters, how naive and dumb they are. She's a moron, and he is a sissy. He's a 2019 beta male. And it will get on your nerves because he's not a man's man. Dennis Quaid plays more of that character, and you kind of, I don't know, man. Me, personally, I was feeling for Dennis Quaid. I was rooting for him the whole time. I really... Meagan Good's annoyingness really took its toll on me after 45 minutes of watching this movie. But still, with all that said, it's still a good movie in my opinion. I think it's a great time at the movie theater. It's not a fantastic movie. It's not a great movie. And it's not a bad movie. Now for that, I'm going to go ahead and give it the grade. Give it that B-, baby. B- for The Intruder. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, or Jody Joe gonna come for you. Look out your windows in your basements, because I might be there. I'm Jody Joe, and I'm out this thing, man. Deuces.